was getting tired.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much.
We get out of these things after.
First of all, I want to say good morning. I want to say good morning to Mr. President, Mr. Clerk, distinguished members of the Brockton City Council, Brockton School Committee, state representatives, state senator, our friend, Congressman Lynch. I want to welcome elected Plymouth County officials. I know the DA, Tim Cruz, is here. I know Greg Hanley, County Commissioner, is here, and I'm sure there's other county officials here. I want to thank you. Of course, Pastor Oliver, Pastor Sherry, Father Michael, Bishop Tony Branch, fellow Brocktonians. It's truly an honor to stand before you at this podium today to begin my term as mayor. I've stood up here many times as the council president, but this today is very, very different. Before I begin my inaugural address, I would kindly ask that we all rise. I'd like to take a moment to remember Mayor Bill Carpenter and Mayor Richard Wainwright, who both passed away last year. Their dedicated service to our community is greatly appreciated, will never be forgotten, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the Carpenter and the Wainwright family. Take a moment of silence for these two fine gentlemen. May they rest in peace. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the day that we officially organize our local government, and I want to take this time to personally thank the city clerk, Mr. Anthony Zioli, and his staff for their efforts. It takes a lot of time and effort to make this day, and I want to thank you, Mr. Clerk. This is a special day for everybody here. Thank you. I'm very privileged today to share this day with my family, my wife Maria, and our children Tommy, Grace, and William. I want to thank you all for your love and your support. I wouldn't be standing up here today without both, each and every one of you. I want to just thank you. Thank you. My parents, Robert and Susan Sullivan, here in the front row, who taught me to work hard, care for others, and always, always do the right thing. Mom and Dad, thank you. Thank you. My sisters, Kara Briggs and Suzanne Jacobus, and my brother Ryan, my aunt and uncle Barbara and Frank Lyons, my in-laws, Anthony and Lorraine Louisi, my nephews, my nieces, my cousins, my brother-in-laws, and my sister-in-laws. I truly thank you for your guidance and support over the years. It means so much to me. Thank you all. Thank you. The current members of the Brockton City Council and the School Committee, I congratulate each and every one of you. I truly, truly look forward to working with you for the residents and for the students of the City of Brockton. Congratulations. To the former city councils and former school committees, we owe them a great thank you as well for their public service and their commitment to the city. So we want to thank them. To the state delegation, Representative Cassidy, Representative Cronin, Representative Dubois, and State Senator Michael Brady, you're all my friends, and I truly look forward to continuing our efforts together to better Brockton. Thank you. To the mayors that have served before me, the fine city of champions, I want to thank today especially Mayor Linda Balzotti, Mayor Farwell, I would be remiss not to especially thank my colleague and friend Moises Rodriguez. Just think, ladies and gentlemen, he stepped up to serve as mayor during a time of great sadness and uncertainty. He is a historic milestone by being the first mayor of Cape Verdean descent. He did a wonderful job, and we are all proud of his accomplishments. I'm pleased to call him my friend, and I'm very, very happy to call him a councilor at large once again, Moses. To all of the city and school employees that are here today, to the brave policemen and firefighters who protect us on a daily basis, to the DPW workers who are outside in freezing winter months, digging ditches and repairing broken pipes, to the classroom teachers who are shaping and educating the minds of our youth. I thank you for your service and all that you provide to the city of Brockton. To the clergy and the religious leaders who are here today, those behind me, and if you're in the chamber, I'd ask you respectfully, please stand. We thank you. It doesn't matter what faith you are. We thank you for your guidance and your prayers and your service to our community. And I truly look forward to working with you, to praying with you in the days, months, and years ahead. Thank you all, and God bless you all. To all Brocktonians, all citizens here in the fine city of Brockton, I am so honored and I am so privileged to be your mayor. As I've stated numerous times, this is our city, and positive change through collaboration is my mission. Brockton is a special place with wonderful people who live and work here. I have said that the #1 asset of the city of Brockton is indeed the people. I am committed, and I will say that again, I am committed to being a mayor for all residents of this city. Brockton is our home. Let's work together to make it a safe, loving, inclusive, and thriving home. Brockton is the core of my heart. Today it is about us. It is about all of us. It's about providing equal opportunities for every segment of our community. It's about a sound economy, enhanced public safety, quality education for all, care for our seniors, and we will never forget our veterans. It's about listening and respect for all. It's about us. My father was a teacher at Brockton High School for over 40 years, and my mother a nurse here in the city, and my wife, Maria, a physician assistant in a local city hospital. They showed me through their respective professions how to help people. And they reinforced to me, and they do to this day, the idea of caring for those in our community. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why in 2005, that's really why I decided to run for local office in the first place. It was a desire to serve the city, my hometown of Brockton, and ultimately to help the residents and business owners. I will continue to work every day as your mayor to move our city forward in a positive and inclusive manner, to make sure that all residents feel that they have a voice in this city, to make sure that we live in a safe and clean community. We can do better, though, and I'm committed to that. That proposition of doing better is something that I'm going to reinforce on a daily basis. I will foster positive change through collaboration. Collaboration with my fellow elected officials, local, state, and federal officials. Collaboration between city departments and residents. Collaboration with our clergy, our nonprofits, our business owners, our veterans, our seniors, and our wonderful, wonderful diverse population. Thank you. Brockton has always been a city of immigrants. We stand today in this beautiful building that was constructed by immigrants from around the world. They came to Brockton for a purpose. My own grandparents came from Ireland to work in the city factories, and Maria's great-grandparents from Italy to do the same thing. The fabric of Brockton has always been made up of diverse cultures and people, and that's what makes Brockton so, so special. Today, we just have a wonderful new group of immigrants. They come here from Haiti, from Cape Verde, from Angola, from Nigeria, and we must embrace all communities and come together to better our city as one. Quite simply, I'm going to be a mayor for all. I will work to take Brockton to that next level. We are really poised for greatness, and we must work together collectively and in a collaborative approach to achieve that end result. We have 3 commuter rail stops here in the city of Brockton. We can reach South Station in 35 minutes. Young professionals are moving to Brockton because they understand of the value of housing compared to the price points in Boston or Dorchester or Southie or Braintree or Quincy. They're coming to the city of champions, and we welcome them, we embrace them, and we say keep coming. It's good for Brockton, it's good for all of us. Currently, we have in excess of $150 million invested and downtown area, and we need to continue that investment. We need to make sure that all areas of the city, from Campello to Montello to the Village, are included in that investment landscape. And I'm going to lead the city, and I'm going to lead it strictly by listening. I've learned over the years, ladies and gentlemen, that a good listener makes more informed decisions. All of us who work for the city or serve the city must always remember that we are in the people business. We must always remember that fact. During my term as mayor, I will be focused on addressing the needs of residents and business owners. I will foster a philosophical change here within this building. We are going to get back to the basic principles of ensuring customer service, making sure that the most effective professional manner is utilized, establishing a culture of treating people with courtesy, respect, and decency here at City Hall. That's going to be my mantra, and that's going to happen during my term. As your mayor, I will lead a unified Brockton. To achieve that notion, I'm going to focus on a few different specialties. Economics. We need a thriving local economy, increased investment throughout the city, and maintaining our great relationship with the State House and those on Capitol Hill. Economic investment in Brockton is really at the heart and cornerstone of our future. We must attract new businesses, ladies and gentlemen, but we need to make sure that the existing businesses here stay operational. It quite simply means working together with all businesses, including women and minority-owned businesses. It needs to be about providing opportunity for all. In addition, I am committed to reforming our permitting and licensing process here at City Hall, make it more streamlined, updated, and customer-friendly. That's how businesses are going to continue to come and investment is going to continue to roll here into the city of Brockton. My next stepping stone will be education, quality education for all, quite simply. I'm a product of the Brockton Public Schools, graduated in 1988. I was in the Red Building at Brockton High. We need to do better for our children. We need to do better for our teachers. Although the recently announced state funding is going to greatly help reduce our classroom sizes, provide more educational resources and opportunities, including enhanced STEM programs. And I specifically want to thank Claire, Jerry, Mike, and Michelle for what you did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every child in the city of Brockton deserves a great education. Tomorrow, I will begin to serve as chair of the school committee. I look forward to working with our superintendent, Mike Thomas. Mike and I are both graduates of Brockton High. He's older. He's class 87. I'm 88. One thing that Michael and I share is an utmost respect and commitment to providing quality education for all. It's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen. And Mike, I really look forward to this collaborative approach. And thank you for your friendship. And we're going to work together hard. Thank you. However, we must look at financial investment within the actual physical structures of the school buildings. The new Brockton High School was built in 1970, the year that I was born. It's not too new anymore, and that's gray, shows it. But as mayor, I'm going to work with my fine colleagues on the City Council and the school committee, because investing in our school buildings is important. It needs to be done, and it will happen under my watch. And let's work together on that. It needs to be done. I also look forward to working with Superintendent Louis Lopes at Southeastern Regional Vocational Technical High School. Remember, a large percentage of students are from the city of Brockton, and I want to thank Bishop Branch. He's the Brockton representative for Southeastern. Tony, thank you for what you do. Public safety. We all want and need safer streets and reduced crime, and as mayor, I'm going to be working with our city public safety departments and our state and county officials to achieve those desired results. I'm going to hire more police officers, going to hire more firefighters during my term. These brave men and women, they keep us safe on a daily basis. They run into fires. They chase people with firearms. I don't have it in my fabric, but I thank God every day that we have the men and women that do that. Again, I'm going to be working with my colleagues on the City Council to determine a location for a new public safety building. a modern facility that exemplifies the champions who protect and serve the city. The return, quite honestly, is worth the investment. We need to do that, and we will do that. I will be an advocate for community policing, and I will seek open communication between our residents and our law enforcement. Through mutual trust and open dialogue, we can achieve a sense of shared commitment. And it needs to happen, and it will happen. And I want to just make it known to everybody here that there's a new guard happening right now, and it's going to be just getting back to we're all in this together, and we need to work together to achieve an end result of a better community. Code enforcement. If you followed me on the campaign, I said it. As mayor, I will address and demand that codes are enforced equally throughout the city of Brockton. The notion of perception is reality is an absolute truth. Be assured that as your mayor, quality of life issues will be addressed promptly and professionally. Homelessness. I vow to address this serious issue in a thoughtful way by building coalitions around the city in a collaborative approach. The issues of homelessness is important for each and every one of us. We must examine it in a compassionate manner and realize that no human being really desires to live on the streets. We were all raised with a belief having a roof over your head. However, certain factors such as drug and alcohol abuse, mental illness, or perhaps even the foreclosure epidemic are triggers and root causes of homelessness. As mayor, I will support an approach that will bring social services, mental health, and healthcare sectors together to, again, begin a sound and appropriate wraparound service initiative to help address this serious issue. It's long overdue. We need to do it. The drug and opiate epidemic. I'm going to focus on the serious health crisis in a positive and constructive manner, utilizing an approach of shared professionalism and expertise. I'm committed to adhering to and enhancing the late Mayor Bill Carpenter's championing plan. It saves lives, and we need to continue that plan, and we will continue that plan. The Shaw Center and Campanelli Stadium. If anybody's been looking at the newspaper, really, it's a hot issue. We need a first-class venue here within the city of Brockton that can accommodate a large number of guests in a professional and a showcase manner. The fact is these city asset properties have been neglected and are quite honestly right now in disrepair. But as mayor, I'm committed to working with my city council colleagues to appropriate the necessary funds to bring these locations back to life. It will happen under my watch. It will. Since Election Day and during our transition, I have heard from residents and business owners. I look forward to continuing these conversations. As mayor, I will convene regular town hall-style meetings to listen and to learn. In fact, later this month, I will be conducting a community engagement meeting in the auditorium at Brockton High School. The purpose of the meeting will to welcome anybody and everyone to attend so that we can discuss city and citizen concerns. It is through open and frank dialogue that we will develop a shared vision of success and understanding. As mayor, I plan to appear before the Brockton City Council's Finance Committee on a regular basis to provide updates, to share information. We do not want to have anything lost in the translation. We want to be transparent and make sure that we're all on the same page, and I will ask humbly all department heads are going to be coming to do the same exact endeavor. We will face difficult times ahead, challenges, trepidations. That's a fact. However, together, we will work hard to overcome these obstacles, learn from those obstacles, and strengthen our collective resolves. We will join together as one community to build a better city for all of us. The future is bright. It really is. But the challenges are real. And together, the key word is together, in collaboration, we will create positive and everlasting change within Brockton. However, we must learn from the past. We must grow together from that learning. As your mayor, I am committed and pledge that I always work with you and I will work for you. That's what it means to be a mayor. That's what it means to be a leader. That's what it means to be a public servant. I take it wholeheartedly, and that's what I'll do. City Hall is the house of the people. I want all citizens of our great city to realize that the mayor's office and all offices within this building are welcoming and here to help you, the resident, taxpayer constituents. In the coming weeks, I'll be making changes and enacting certain initiatives that will benefit us all. I'll convene meetings to take steps to enhance our efforts for a safer community. I'll be meeting with Plymouth County District Attorney Tim Cruz and Plymouth County Sheriff McDonald to forge future programs together. In the near future, there will be a diversity and inclusive training at City Hall for employees. This training is extremely important, and it will be enacted through the efforts of Sandra Knight, the Human Resources Director, and my office. It needs to happen. As your mayor, I will advocate for fiscal controls and cost containment measures. I will examine spending on the city side and the school side. I want to ensure that the money is being spent effectively and efficiently, and that will be done in short order. We must invest in our infrastructure, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to work with the CFO, the DPW Commissioner, and the City Council to determine a plan to tackle these long-standing issues. It needs to be done. When you spend money on your home, fixing your steps, fixing your pipes, you do it on a regular basis. City of Brockton is a city, but it's a business. We need to take care of our business. Those that are underground and above ground, the infrastructure concerns are real, and we will address those together. I look forward. Go ahead. I like this front row. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I look forward to working with young people, creating internship opportunities for our students, working with our seniors and our veterans, working with the Brockton Housing Authority, working with the Brockton Redevelopment Authority, working with the Plymouth County District Attorney's Office and Sheriff's Office, the Brockton Partnership, the Metro South Chamber of Commerce, the Old Colony Planning Council, working with the business community, working with civic groups, working with nonprofits, working with entrepreneurs, labor unions, working with our healthcare providers and hospitals, working with our clergy, and working with each and every one of you. I want to thank right now my transition team, truly a wonderful group of dedicated and diverse citizens who love Brockton and have a shared vision of its success. I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who helped on my campaign. On hot summer days and cold, cold fall mornings, walking the 7 wards and 28 precincts, making those thousands and thousands of phone calls, hosting coffee hours, placing lawn signs, and holding signs throughout the city of Brockton. The recent campaign was one that I am extremely proud of, and I want to thank Jimmy Pereira for being here today. He's a class act. It was a positive and professional issues-driven campaign. I thank all candidates who sought local office, those that won and those that did not prevail. It is through your efforts, that the local political process transforms to better Brockton. As Gandhi said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. And together that change will be achieved. The key word is togetherness. I ask you all to join together on this day and for the days to come. We can and we will work in a shared commitment to make our City of Champions a better place to live and a better place to work. It is through our collective resolves and efforts that Brockton will thrive. Again, I wish to thank you all for attending today's inaugural ceremony. Please remember that the Mayor's office is always ready, willing, and able to assist any and all Brocktonians. I want to wish you a beautiful afternoon and a happy and healthy 2020. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you.